Hello everyone, my name is Tye. I am the author of Urban Girl Chronicles and the owner of Dior Divas and Luxury Vogue. Um, I want to start off by saying that I have a speech impediment, I stutter, and these videos is to document my journey stuttering towards success, to overcome my fear of public speaking. And so I want to start off by thanking everyone who watched my first video. It was Spirit of Moment, and with all you kind words that you guys gave me, I want to thank you so much for that. And so I'm going to kick things off by saying, um, that you have to be patient with people who stutter. I mean, unfortunately, we didn't ask to be born this way. It happened, and it's a part of our lives. So I want to kick things off by saying, according to the Bible, it could be interpreted that Moses stuttered because he said to God, I am not a man of words, I am a man of slow speech and of a slow tongue. And it said that Moses was put to the test. They had two bowls. It was one with gleaming gold and the other with hot coals. And Moses was about to choose the gleaming gold, and his angel came and intervened, and then he chose the hot coals and threw the coals in his mouth, and that is what caused his stutter. So I had saw on the Stuttering Foundation website that Marilyn Monroe stuttered, Winston Churchill stuttered, and Thomas Jefferson stuttered. So I say this because for the people who have in their minds that people who stutter is slow and they cannot comprehend, or they have some type of learning defect, that can be all squashed, because people who stutter, there's nothing wrong with their learning ability. They can process information very quickly. I personally feel that people who stutter process information too fast, and that's why their words are all of it jumbled up, but anyways, someone sent me this question, and they said to me, what had caused my stutter. Now, I been of the stuttering ever since I could speak my father stuttered and my grandfather stuttered. And my father, he had no sympathy towards my stuttering. I remember one day I was in school and someone called me Stutterbox. And I went home, crying or whatever. And my dad was like, what are you crying for? My dad was like, I have no pity for you. You, you women need to understand that, everybody has something wrong with them. So you better go back to school and you better find out what is wrong with that person, and you better crack on their ass back. Why did he tell me that? Ever since then, honey, everywhere I go, I am watching, I am scanning, I am looking to observe, because you say something out of pocket, I'm gonna come for your neck, period. And that's just the way it is. And my dad was like, you gotta stand up for yourself, because you running home, crying, that's not gonna do nothing, because they're going to continue to do it until you stand up for yourself. So that's what I did. From that moment on, I stood up for myself. And I didn't really have those problems, at school from thereafter, so every once in a blue moon. But I got teased more at home by family. And the crazy thing is, the grown-ups, they used to be the ones that would tease me the most. And that used to piss me off, because if it was one of my younger cousins or something like that, I could fight them, and whatever the case may be. But by it being like my grown cousin or aunt or something like that, I couldn't do nothing but just sit there and take it, because I couldn't run to my dad, because he had no sympathy. So I had no choice but to deal with it. So but honestly, all of this made me stronger, because now, by me being grown, it prepared me, because I'm not sensitive like I feel if I was coddled, regarding the situation or something like that when I was younger. But in it all being that, by this being a what's the word I'm looking for? Now I got a brain freeze. But by this situation, for some people, that it is very sensitive, and you are supposed to be able to come to your family and vent. And when people from the outside is picking on you or teasing you or things like that. But I couldn't do that growing up. I had to go to my friends to support me when, I got, teased or something like that from my family regarding my stuttering, because unfortunately that's just how I went. But anyways, and someone had asked me also, they were saying that they said when you get caught up on the word, do you stop or do you keep going? Well, it all depends, because if I have a block, I will just stop. But if I know that I just gotta work, through the word, then I'll do that. And also there's neurological stuttering, and that has to deal with if you had some type of brain trauma, stroke, or something like that that had caused you to stutter. And with me, I have generational stuttering, and I also have a neurological stuttering, because when I was 15, I was in a car accident. I was T-boned by a drunk driver, and because of all of my injuries that I had, it caused my stuttering to get worse. So out of the 3 different types of stuttering, which is developmental, neurological, and psychological, which that's when a trauma has happened to you that has now caused you to stutter. But out of the 3, I have 2 of the 3, so I'm just screwed. So, but anyway, I have read wherein that stuttering is linked to large families. So, if you have a large family, there's a huge possibility that someone in your family line stutters or have stuttered. So, let me stop smacking, because also someone wrote me and said, you did very good, but please stop smacking. So I have to stop smacking. So it's habit, and also the smacking, it kind of helps me prepare for my next word, but I understand that I do need to stop smacking. So blocks. Now, I'm not sure if you guys saw the 3 Kings of Comedy with Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, and Bernie Mac. But Bernie Mac did this skit wherein he was talking about someone that stutters, and he had did their face expression of when they have a block. I have those blocks, but that happens is when you try to work through that block. it's like a cement block that's like 50 pounds and you weigh 10 pounds and you're trying your hardest to pick up this 50-pound block, but you only weigh 10 pounds. Yes, you may have the courage to pick it up, but your body is too small for that 50-pound cement block. And that is what a block is. So what I had to learn is, even though I didn't want to, I had to start just stopping in mid conversation. If I know that I'm about to have a block and I'm gonna do like this, I just rather just stop the whole conversation, and whoever I'm talking to, they just gonna have to wait. It's just what it is. You can wait, or you can say, you know what, Tye, we can continue this at another time. But I can tell you now, even at the other time, ain't no guarantee that I'm gonna get it out. But if that's your choice, then fine with me. That's just how it is. So, anyways, oh yeah, and so back to the blocks. So that's just what I found for me. I just gotta stop in mid conversation. So my previous video that I did, before posting it, I had my best friend Kendra. I had her come over. Well, first I tried to send it to her via text because I just wanted her to just see it by herself and then tell me afterwards. But it wouldn't send because the file was so long. So she chose to come over here. I was hoping that she didn't, but she did. And I had to sit here, and for the very first time, I had to listen to myself entirely. So the whole 16-minute video I had to listen to. And usually I don't ever listen to none of my videos, because to the moment I hear myself stutter, I stop it and that's it. But I had to listen, and I cringed, I smiled, I had so many emotions listening to myself while she was watching the video. And when she was finished and she looked over at me, I had just tears just flowing in my eyes, because it was just it was just so many mixed emotions. Like, I was proud of myself, but I was beating myself down. That's another thing too. With people who stutter, well, I can say me. I have to speak for myself. I can't speak for everybody. But when I stumble over a word or have a block, mentally, I am hard on myself. Like, I call myself all types of names, because I do it because I know what I want to say. And the fact that I cannot get it out, or I gotta find a different word that means the same thing, it pisses me off, because I cannot say exactly what I want to say. So that's another thing that I don't like. But also I wanted to talk about relationships. Now, I can say I've been thankful that throughout of my dating life, I have not had to experience people not wanting to talk to me because I stutter. Because I can say that I've had some pretty good looking men. Yes, very nice looking men, I can say. But I did date, well, not date. I used to talk to a guy who had um, a stuttering fetish, and I don't know how our paths crossed, or like how is that even possible, like, but yes, I had no idea. And how I found out was because he was doing things to trigger my stuttering, and I was like, why are you doing this? And he was like, well, I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, I have a stuttering fetish, and every time you stutter, I get turned on. I said, what? I said, what kind of shit is this? I was like, oh, no. I'm trying to stop stuttering, and you trying to make me stutter more because you get turned on. I mean, I appreciate you getting turned on, but that's not for me, because I'm trying to get over stuttering. I can't deal with you. So I had to cut him off, unfortunately. But like I said, with my dating life, I've been fortunate to where the guys I've dated and I've talked to, they've been mature and patient and understanding of my stutter. So that's that. But as well, so I wanted to speak on the words I've been having a problem with this week, or rather, my A's. I noticed this week I've had a problem with my A's and my R's. And so I need help working on those. I remember I went to say around. See, got a problem with saying around. See, I had a problem with this. See, that's what I'm saying. My A words is where I have a problem with. So I want to talk about, I found this Facebook group. I didn't even know that they had a Facebook group called the Stuttering Community. So if you stutter and you have a Facebook, just go to your search bar and type in Stuttering Community. They are very, very, very supportive. Excuse me. And there's a lot of helpful tips and things like that will help. And I'm going to promote my website, www.divanation1.com. That's DIVANATION, the number 1.com. And I have here the turmeric and honey goat's milk soap. It's a bath bar. It helps with discoloration, skin pigmentation. It helps with dry skin, and it helps with aging. And you can find this on the website. And I was going to read a chapter of my book, Urban Girl Chronicles, Love and Loyalty, but I've already taken up quite a bit of you guys' time, and I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you. Bye.